Upbeat, gentle music starts and fades into the background. Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey to explore something truly special. We often admire bonsai for their delicate beauty and the incredible skill it takes to shape them. But have you ever wondered what these miniature trees truly represent? Beyond the leaves and branches, bonsai carry deep cultural symbolism that has captivated people for centuries. From a symbol of peace and patience to a mark of social status, the meaning of bonsai changes beautifully as we travel across the globe. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive into the rich, symbolic world of bonsai and discover how different cultures interpret these living works of art. Our story begins not in Japan, as many might think, but in ancient China with an art form called penjing. Penjing, which translates to tray landscape, was the precursor to bonsai and involved creating entire miniature landscapes in a container, complete with trees, rocks, and even tiny figurines. For the Taoist monks who practiced it, penjing was far more than just gardening. It was a form of meditation, a way to connect with the profound beauty and harmony of nature. They believed that by recreating a miniature version of the natural world, they could tap into its vital energy, or ki. Each element was symbolic. The gnarled, weathered tree represented endurance and the wisdom of old age, while the rocks symbolized the permanence and strength of mountains. The empty space was just as important, representing the infinite possibilities of the universe. Penjing was a spiritual practice, a three-dimensional poem that celebrated the delicate balance between humanity and the cosmos, a philosophy that would deeply influence the art form as it traveled. Around the 6th or 7th century, Japanese emissaries and Buddhist monks visiting China were captivated by penjing. They brought the practice back to Japan, where it evolved into the art we now know as bonsai. The Japanese refined the art, focusing more on the single tree as a representation of nature's essence. Here, bonsai became deeply intertwined with the principles of Zen Buddhism. The practice of caring for a bonsai, the patient pruning, wiring, and watering, became a form of moving meditation. It was a discipline that taught patience, harmony, and an appreciation for the transient beauty of life, a concept known as wabi-sabi. Wabi-sabi finds beauty in imperfection and impermanence, celebrating the natural cycle of growth, decay, and renewal. A bonsai tree, with its asymmetrical form and weathered bark, is a perfect embodiment of this idea. It's not about creating a perfect, flawless tree, but about capturing a moment in nature's story and finding beauty in its quiet, humble existence. For the Japanese, a bonsai is a living symbol of peace, balance, and the profound connection between the human spirit and the natural world. As bonsai's popularity spread to the West in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, its meaning began to transform once again. In Western cultures, particularly in Europe and North America, bonsai was initially viewed as a fascinating, exotic hobby. It was admired for its aesthetic appeal and the immense dedication required to maintain it. Here, the symbolism often shifted towards concepts of endurance, longevity, and perseverance. A bonsai that has been cared for across generations becomes a living heirloom, a testament to the family's history and resilience. It represents the ability to thrive and grow strong despite limitations and challenges, much like the tree itself thriving in a small pot. In many Western homes, a bonsai is a symbol of tranquility and a connection to nature in an increasingly urbanized world. It's a quiet reminder to slow down, to be patient, and to appreciate the slow, steady process of growth. It is less about Zen philosophy and more about a personal journey of discipline and the reward of nurturing life. Interestingly, the symbolism of bonsai can also be tied to social status and sophistication. In the Victorian era, owning exotic plants from faraway lands was a sign of wealth and worldliness, and bonsai fit this narrative perfectly. It was a luxury item, a conversation piece that signaled the owner's refined taste and access to global treasures. This interpretation has carried into the modern day in some circles. A meticulously cared for ancient bonsai can be incredibly valuable, sometimes costing as much as a luxury car or even a house. In a corporate setting, a bonsai in a CEO's office can project an image of patience, strategic thinking, and long-term vision. It subtly communicates that the owner is someone who understands the value of dedication and can cultivate success over time. So while one person sees a meditative tool, another might see a symbol of power and prestige. This duality adds another fascinating layer to the bonsai story. Today, in our globalized world, bonsai has become a beautiful melting pot of all these interpretations. For some, it remains a spiritual practice, a daily ritual that brings peace and mindfulness. For others, it's a challenging and rewarding hobby that teaches patience and horticultural skill. And for many, it's simply a beautiful piece of living decor that brings a touch of nature's elegance indoors. The modern bonsai enthusiast might be drawn to the Japanese ideal of wabi-sabi, the Chinese Taoist connection to nature's harmony, or the Western appreciation for endurance and legacy. What's truly wonderful is that a bonsai can mean different things to different people, and even different things to the same person at different times in their life. It's an art form that grows and evolves with you. The tree in the pot is not just a plant. It's a reflection of the caretaker's values, aspirations, and personal journey. So the next time you see a bonsai, take a moment to look beyond its miniature form. Think about the centuries of culture and philosophy that have shaped it. Is it a symbol of a peaceful Zen garden, a rugged mountain landscape, a testament to enduring strength, or a mark of quiet sophistication? The beauty of bonsai is that it can be all of these things and more. It is a powerful reminder that great things often come in small packages and that true beauty lies in patience, harmony, and a deep respect for the natural world. This tiny tree carries a global legacy of meaning, inviting us all to find our own connection within its branches. Thank you so much for joining me on this cultural exploration of bonsai. It's amazing how a single plant can hold so many stories and meanings. What does bonsai symbolize to you? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Until next time, keep growing and stay curious.